A name to know, highlighting celebrities, top CEOs, business owners, and nonprofit organizations. Because you are a name to know. Welcome to A Name to Know. My name is Alicia Figueres. I'm your host, and I have a name to know, Mr. Timothy Simmons. Welcome to A Name to Know, Timothy.
Thank you. My pleasure being here.
And you are with the Suffolk County Bronze Shields.
Yes.
And tell me, what is that all about?
Well, this is a group of officers of the Suffolk County Sheriff Department that wish to give back to the community through various means and ways, such as going to schools, speaking to at-risk youth, doing cleanups in our community, and overall just trying to give back, make a difference.
That's awesome. Talk about speaking in the schools to young people. What age group do you speak with?
We start as group officers, male and females. We come from a multicultural background. You know, it's not all African American. It's African American, Latino, Asian, and Caucasian officers that we give back. So we start at the 9th grade level, and we come all the way to the 12th grade, and we speak to at-risk youth who has like 1 foot on a banana peel, and we talk to these guys and girls to save them, to make a difference. Say, hey, you can really come back and actually come into law enforcement. This is a time now to change.
How do they respond to you?
I say there's a 90% of success rate. However, you know, some we gotta keep talking to them again and again, and it's but it's fulfilling.
Do you actually yield future officers?
Well, I gotta be honest with you, I was one of those guys that sat in that class.
Really?
And there was an officer came in there one day, and he was in uniform. He looked so great in uniform, and it's clean. He just floored me, and I was deeply touched. And I said to myself, I can do this. And look at me now. Wow.
That is so nice. How long has the Suffolk County Bronze Shields been in existence?
We started in 1989. It was established in 1989, and basically it was a group of officers who came together who wanted to support the community. And it came from a small conversation until it grown to a group of people who's willing to give their own time for the department.
Beautiful.
And willing just to go out there and help out.
That is so nice. Is this a nonprofit organization?
Yes, it is. We 501c3. We have the blessing from the department to go out there in uniform to speak to the kids. And what's interesting about it is that we are well received in the communities of Bayshore, Brentwood, Central Islip, and Riverhead.
Do you go to Town of Babylon at all?
Yes. In fact, we're working with right now to have a thing at Town Hall. I made a community forum, like a town hall meeting with the department, and maybe we can reach out one day like that. It's gonna be really fun.
Very nice. Do you do any fundraising?
Yes, we years ago we had there was an incident with a youth out in Hamptons. We had an incident, and we had a fundraiser basketball games against the officers against the teachers of his school, and that was a pretty well attended event. It was fun. The teachers, the kids are rooting for the teachers, but secretly rooting for us,
So when you fundraise, what do you use the funding for?
To give back to basketball teams, to like jerseys. We supply backpacks, and we were involved in the Toys for Tots drive for a few years ago. And what's interesting about that is just see the faces on kids when you give them. It's a little hard work, stuffing the bags, but when you give it out, it's like, oh wow, this is great. This is very good.
Have the Suffolk County Bronze Shields ever been honored?
Yes, we were honored by the NAACP back in '95.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Was that the only time?
Yeah, that was the only time. I'm the vice president of the Suffolk County Bronze Shields. My partner, Jose Nunez, is the president. And we both, by him being Dominican and I'm African American, we go out to both communities and we reach out.
So it's time that you guys be honored again. That's really good work that you're doing.
Whoa, that'd be great. You know, I'll be honored.
All right.
You know?
I have something in mind for you.
Really? That'd be really good. You know?
How many women do you have in the Shields?
Okay, let's count. We have 10.
10.
Yeah.
How many members altogether?
There's a few. We have to keep that number reserved because due to privacy, a lot of guys don't want to be private about it. But there's a large factor there.
Are there dues that you pay to be a member of the Bronze Shield?
Our dues is like minimum because I'll travel to different events and actually participate in events. That's more of our payment for the organization. Yeah. So we self-supply our organization. Outside
of the town hall meeting, what do you have planned on the horizon? What's big in the future?
The really biggest thing right now, we're going to go to Central Islip High School and have the students from the criminal justice class take a tour of Riverhead Correctional Facility and actually see what people their age are incarcerated, and actually let them speak to some of the young folks there.
Like a scared straight kind of experience?
Yeah, we'll let them just say, hey, you have a chance to change your life. Don't be like these guys. And hopefully, they hear the message for these people.
That's great. I think recently there was a deadline, I don't know if it's passed or yet, for applicants for Suffolk County Police Department?
Yes, it was April 1st.
April 1st. So
yes.
Were you able to get enough applicants in?
Yes, as I understand, it's going to be a very, very large turnout.
Oh, good.
And a lot of people, we hand out applications to various communities, actually going to parking lots, saying here. And as I understand, the NAACP had a great program that they started, and they stated that for people who's willing to take the test, they're willing to forego half of the price and actually charge them only $50 a filing fee. I think that was fabulous of them.
Yeah.
This is Islip Town Branch, as I understand.
That's great, that's great. So give me a message that you want to share to any young person that may be watching you right now that's has one foot on the banana peel, like you said.
Okay, basically what I can say is listen to them, I like to hear their story. They taught me, tell them like what's going on, when hear where they're at right now. And from where they're at, I'll tell them, well, okay, there's a pothole there. You're going to hit this pothole. So do not hit it. Let's stop and let's think about this. Let's be smart about this. Let's work together. And I sit down and talk to them and work with the student and hopefully we could change both his ways.
Okay.
You can't just automatically tell them something. You got to hear that. Everybody's an individual.
That's right.
We all are individuals and we all have different issues in our life, and what's interesting is some people may feel that an issue is so large and it's so overwhelming, and really it's not. It's just really someone just hear their story, and you hear their story, and it's off their chest, and they could actually see like, hey, it's not that bad. It's not that difficult. I can solve this thing, We'll help, we'll talk, and we work together, and I'm willing to give my time. So if there's any student that wishes to contact me, please. My name is Officer Timothy Simmons. You can reach me. May I say my number?
We'll put it on the screen for you.
Fine.
Yeah. You're doing great work, Timothy. I'm so proud of you. I'm very impressed.
That's good. It's good. I want to say thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you for being here with me. Definitely a name to know, Mr. Timothy Simmons.